Hi! So I realized that in my last video I didn't even say my name. Okay, so I'm Anita Katie and I'm the one who runs HollywoodRun.com. Check it out. And yeah, let's just get started now that you know my name. It's always good. So you should follow me on like Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. You're going to be your best friends. I'm a friendly person. Anyway, so this week, week 2, we're up to week 2 in Hollywood now. Woofed. It was another big one. We had the Golden Globes this week. I have to say, as far as award shows go, I find the movie ones in particular kind of really boring. And the Golden Globes, nothing really exciting happened. Of course, now I have a big list. I'm going to explain what happened. And it kind of was exciting. But, overall, it's not like, remember the VMAs last year? You had the Nicki and Miley, everything was just going on. So let's start with the big winners. Bam. Who won for the Best Motion Picture Drama for Revenant. Version of that, so the best actor in the motion picture of the drama thing for Revenant, and he walked up on his stage, he accepted his little speech, thank you, blah blah, and went on with his day. There was really kind of no surprises, I have to say, in terms of the awards. Like, it just whatever. Okay, so the other notable thing to mention was Lady Gaga. Now, I'm trying to get this one straight. Best performance of an actress in a leading role in a series, limited series, or motion picture made for television. Now, is that a tongue twister or what? Like, can't you just say, I don't know, just like, these awards get so fancy, like, it's not anymore just Best Actress, it's... But anyway, she won the award for American Horror Story, my mistake, Story. And when she walked up onto the stage to accept her award, this was probably about the best moment of the whole show. Leonardo DiCaprio did this weird stare thingy that is going viral. And so other than that, it really wasn't anything notable that was like, oh, look what he did, oh my god. Ricky Gervais, he hosted the awards. He's a UK big mouth, loud mouth, sort of say anything that pops into your head, sort of like me, but a guy version. I'm a girl, yeah. So we all knew there was going to be controversy. Even before the show started, he had sent this tweet and it was like, oh my god, he used the C word. Like, I'm not going to say it. Oh, so then we had, in terms of presenters, of course we had a few, 100 dozen of them, going along with their day, doing their stuff, presenting their awards in their beautiful dresses. The best one would have to be, I would say, Jennifer Lawrence and Amy Schumer, where they pretended they were best buds, which they are, they're good friends, and they just had fun with it, and we're just like, oh my god, everyone just wants to be like us. And I was like, you know what? I kind of do. I really do. Okay, so let's get to the actual important stuff. Let's talk about the red carpet. So Giuliana Rancic, she hosted the event with Ryan Seacrest from E! I don't know why I did that. There's no need. E! Anyway, so she hosted it and she was wearing a full orangey, reddish, tangerine sort of Alex Perry number. And Alex Perry is an Australian designer, well known. So woo, go Alex. She wears him a lot, so woo, go Giuliana. Kat Sadler, another one of my all-time favorites in the world. I love her. She wore a beautiful, sort of strapless pink, really tight-fitting number for the after party which she hosted. Kate Hudson, yet again, stunned. Now, I've been doing it for 2 weeks, and in 2 weeks I've talked about her twice, and I haven't seen her around doing much anywhere. And in 2 weeks I've talked about her twice. She looked absolutely stunning. She had this nude crop top. You rock it, girl, you rock it. She makes me want to go and work out more until I'm like, no. And we had Zendaya come out of nowhere, and she was rocking, that emoticon, that red dancing girl, the Spanish dancing girl. She was literally rocking the, exact dress. I was just like, oh my god, she's just gonna do a little dance, woo. She didn't. She could have, but she didn't. But she's and like celebrity emoticons, and then their best looks, what they turn into emoticons, I would use it. It would be like Kimoji, but better. I have Kimoji. Best $3 of my life, by the way. You know what? The best part about it is Kim's crying face. It's life. I like use it more than words now. Is that right? I don't know, something like that. Anyway, so then let's talk about the after party. So Kylie Jenner, holy mother of pearl, Courtney, or was Kylie Courtney's date? I don't know. Is there a rule? Were they a +1 for each other, or they just like chucked away their +1? They just wanted to go together. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. They both looked absolutely gorgeous, except Kylie was better. That's the Golden Globes, and now to actual other news. So sadly this week we saw the passing of rock legend David Bowie as well. So we had lots of tweets and comments and messages and everything all over social media giving tributes for the loss of David Bowie, and it's a really sad time in the music world as well. Lord, so there are hundreds and hundreds of tweets, but Lord, my girl Lord, she posted this beautiful Facebook message. It was quite long, a lengthy read. Saying how when she started in this industry, because you know how she sung Royals, and next minute she's on a flight over to the US. She'd never caught a plane before, the girl had never caught a plane before, and next minute she's like massive. So it was very overwhelming for her, and she said she was playing at this gala function thing, and she was I can't lie to you. By you, I mean my mother, the only person watching this. I can't lie and say I've watched it, because I haven't watched it yet. I've watched every other episode, but just not this one. I'm going to do it straight after, but I have to just work with the lighting right here before it goes down, so I'll watch it next. Okay, so why am I talking about Pretty Little Liars besides the fact that I'm obsessed with the show and I love it, and all the girls, and it just creeps the freak out of me? I'm talking about it because this week Ashley Benson, who plays Hannah, the like, you know, sassy little girl, can't do that, confessed to Ocean Drive magazine, which she's the cover for, gorgeous by the way, that she was once turned down for a role because she was too fat. I'm sorry. The girl is a size 6 Australian, which is a size 2 US. I think she's fine. Like, there's seriously things wrong with the whole world's beauty standards. There's real serious issues, and I'm ranting. I know I'm ranting. But, you know, that's just unacceptable. The girl is fine. She's not fat. She's fine. She said she cried for 30 minutes, which fair enough. Anyone would. Like, pulled herself together and realized, no, I'm not going to, like, give in to these beauty standards. I'm fine the way I am. Yes. Actually the official first time that since the whole Lamar Chloe separation that anyone has come out and stated the facts. Now, let's be real, we all knew there was alcohol abuse involved, there was drug abuse involved, and there was infidelity, okay? There was no secret. But you should know that they were all accusations because no one had come out to admit it and state it like that until this morning. Thank God we are out of our misery. She pretty much was saying that she had no idea. She said, yes, he cheated. And yes, there were infidelity issues. And yes, there were drug issues. And yes, she reckons he has a sex addiction, although she doesn't completely know if that's an actual thing. She said that he had a way of making her feel like she was the only one. There was no trace whatsoever of him cheating at all, even though for most of the marriage he was doing so. There was nothing on his phone or anything. And the way he got around that was he was using the assistant's phone. So the assistant was helping him communicate with whoever he was trying to hook up with and through her phone. So Chloe stated that she had no idea, no matter what people say, she had no idea about the cheating or anything until the DUI incident back in 2013. Only after that. And she said, you know, there was magazines and everything just accusing him of cheating. And she said that as much as she doesn't believe the bullshit that they come up with and they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. She actually went to Lamar and she confronted him about this. And he said no. And this was when he was playing for the Clippers, which was back when they were in Dallas. She moved. She picked up her life and moved for him. She moved. And she was very surprised by it all because she couldn't work out when he found the time to do this. And this is what she said this morning on the Howard Stern show. I know he still loves me. I know we loved each other. I know all of that. I don't question those feelings. I've always asked why, and obviously Lamar did struggle with substance abuse, and I do believe there's a sex addiction, but I also don't know if I believe in a sex addiction that much. But she said it wasn't a mistake getting married. She said those, as painful as some of the times were, they were the best times in her lives. And, you know, and she said if you recall back to 2009 when they did get married, they literally got married. They decided they were getting married after 9 days. Nine. That's like not even all the fingers on my hand. This way? Yeah, let's do that. 9. So they got married a month later after meeting, but literally put the wedding together so fast. It was freaking ridiculous. They got married in 9 days. They decided, let's get married. 9 days later, bam, I do. She was so open in the interview, man. She was all, obviously we had phenomenal sex, that's for sure. But she also said, but it was also the intensity of our spirits, our conversations, as corny as that is, we would not sleep for like 5 days because we were just talking about everything in our lives. Now that's actually kind of cute. And, you know, Chloe is with James Harden this now, and, you know, bless them, I love them together. She said that she actually met him. You remember when Kanye proposed to Kim? And he rented out the whole San Francisco stadium? That's where Chloe met her James Harden. So good for them. I'm not really into the whole beard of his. It kind of scares me a little bit. But if Chloe's happy, I'm happy. That's all I can say. I love Chloe. Said that, you know, and the question on people's mind, did the family try and stop her from getting married so fast? And they all said, you're fucking nuts. And she said, no, I don't hate him. And we already knew that. I dearly love him and I always will love him. And he's had a really fucked up deck of cards dealt to him his entire life so far. Which we know he has, but still that's not an excuse. It's hard to overcome. I don't think it's a mistake. I think that as women, or maybe as a type of women, I think that we try to fix people, but sometimes love is not enough. I can't love someone into loving me. And as much as I wish I could, it's not that simple. So with that, I'm going to end there because the sun is setting, the rain is pouring, and I've got to get on with my day and watch Pretty Little Liars. But that is what happened this week in Hollywood. Subscribe. I worked it out. The button is there. Now I'm trying to think, there's a reflection there. The button is down. The button is down there somewhere. I don't know. Go subscribe. Catch you next week.